Hey guys, I am just going to do, I guess, just like hand movements. And I have my cat with me, but hopefully she's gonna behave herself. If you can hear my sibling screaming in the background, I apologize. Let's just get started, I guess. I haven't been super inspired on what kind of videos to make next, but I wanted to make sure that I get a video out because I don't have I can't just film whenever I want. I have to find a time when it's just me in the room and my cat scratching, so I apologize. You can hear that. This doesn't make perfect lighting where I'm filming right now, but it's just, I don't know, I felt like filming right here. And I want to just okay, I said let my cat out, so anyway. Yeah, I haven't been too inspired on what kind of videos to make. So why don't we just do a good old classic hand movement? I've just been really restless these last few days. Just really discontent with just being home. And I've been getting tired of doing the same old things. Like, I don't know, I just get tired of being stuck with either drawing, reading, or maybe playing a game, or just whatever. Like, I'm just tired of being home. Just like, but there's nothing to do. I haven't really been talking to my friends. I hope that you are doing well. I have the mic right here, so I don't know how well you guys can hear me, but yeah, I think I really like how it sounds when I whisper into the mic. It's very, just relaxing to me. I don't know what you guys think, but the last video I did, I just whispered solely into the mic and didn't really do much else. I was feeling really restless. And yeah. I have some crystals. This is Unakite. It is good for your heart. It's good for your heart, along with this rhodonite crystal. This can also help you to let go and love yourself. goes along with the heart energy. Let's give you some crystal energy for your heart, for your heart, for your heart. Just give you some heart energy, some love energy. I don't really know what to do in this video. I'm just doing whatever. Maybe I need to do more videos that are just natural instead of trying to think of what I need to do next or what's different or blah blah blah. Maybe I should just do videos where I just do whatever, but I don't know. I have a candle up here. It's oh, you can't read it, but it's a mocha coffee candle. You just do some relaxing tapping. With essential oils, espresso with cream, premium marbled wax. Yeah. Just moisturize with some almond oil. Then tap on the bottom. Maybe I should do a video outside. The weather is so perfect right now. Moisturizing. It doesn't take that much. You don't want to have greasy hands, you just want moisturized hands. Do some hand sounds. I'm trying not to doubt myself with this channel. I'm just trying to be natural, but it's so easy to have doubts and things. And I know there's like all this stuff about YouTube that you do to be more known, to get views and things, and it's very complicated to me. And it makes me feel like I can't do it. But I just wanna make videos for fun. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't try to have a schedule for making these. Maybe I just need to make them whenever I get an idea for a video, or if I just really feel like it. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? But I don't want you guys to get bored with my videos or lose interest because I don't post all the time. So I try to post when I can, as much as I can. But maybe I need to just only post when I have an idea. Not really sure. I'm still so new to the whole YouTube thing, and I don't have like super good filming. I don't edit my videos. I'm just using this phone, which is much better than my old phone for sure, but I don't know. And sometimes I don't always know what to say. So, but I just thought of some things. So, lately I have been, before I fall asleep, I grab a few crystals that I think that I might need to help me meditate and focus on, whether I need to focus on my heart, my third eye, whatever it is that I need to focus on. I sit up and I just stare into the darkness and I just breathe. I just breathe. And I think about things that I was grateful for that day. Or even if it's something I'm grateful for that happened a long time ago, if it's popping up, I focus on that energy. I focus on whatever pops up, things that happened that day, things I want to let go or release, like if I got frustrated or mad or sad or whatever happened, I want to focus on that energy and just welcome it inside me. Just allow that energy to flow through. I don't associate with that energy. I don't have to try to get rid of it. I just allow it to come through. And I start getting tired and sleepy. But at that point, I'll lie down and I'll have my crystals still with me. Try to stay awake. Open my eyes. Close them. Open them. Try to refocus on my physical self by focusing either on my hand, my arm, just on my body and just refocus myself, recenter myself, and try not to fall asleep or drift away until I'm finished. And I ask myself, how are you feeling? What is it that you need right now? What is it that you're wanting? What's making you feel sad or this or that? And it's been really helping me to just process emotions and don't let things become stale or buried within you or let it resurface later. I just want to work on it right now. And even if it doesn't go away the next day, I repeat again, how are you feeling? How can we deal with this? Why are you feeling this way? Where does it come from? And a lot of times, I start going into childhood memories and things that hurt me in the past and just processing those emotions. And I will even imagine me watching my child self and just hugging her and telling her it's okay and that you are loved, and try to forgive those things that happened and to forgive the other person and just let go. Especially people who love us so much, they don't want to have hurt us. They didn't mean it. It's just they were going through their own problems, and they're hurting themselves just as they hurt you, and they don't actually want you to be feeling this pain. So it's time to just forgive those feelings, that person. It's just time. Even if you have to forgive them for yourself, for the sake of yourself, just forgive. And if you don't forgive them right away, that's okay. Just process it, acknowledge it. Just acknowledgement is the most important thing of letting go. That's the first step, is acknowledging the fact that you have some kind of pain deep embedded with you, or a problem. And like my mom, she told me that she doesn't feel like she really holds on to any of those things. Well, that's just simply not true, because otherwise she wouldn't settle for less. She wouldn't have anxiety. She wouldn't be unconfident in certain parts of her life. She wouldn't doubt herself. All those things that what makes us a normal person. But we have to. Normal people don't work with those things, and that's why we all suffer these things. We don't look inside ourselves. We don't imagine that we hold on to these things, but we do. Whether we think about it or not, whether you think so or not, whether you think it was insignificant, it was significant. Even if it's small, those small things affect us. We are so fragile as human beings. That's why it isn't good to say bad things about ourselves, even if it's just a joke or you don't mean it, or if you're being mean to someone else as a joke. It does affect them in small ways. I promise you it does. Even if not now, in the future it will. In the subconscious, it's affecting them. And so we have to acknowledge these things and problems. That's why therapy is so good, because they deep inside of you and make you look inside yourself and figure out, where did this come from? Like, why do I hate? Why am I afraid of cockroaches so much? Why do they scare me so bad? Well, growing up, my siblings would, freak out if there was one. And I think that sort of imprinted on me. That sort of everyone has to scream and run. And two, I think being afraid of bugs and rats and stuff like that. I mean, I think rats are, personally, I think they're very cute. I'm not scared of them in any way. But some people have deep embedded fears. And I sometimes wonder if that just comes simply from, like, our human past lives, because, or in our DNA, because those types of creatures tend to give viruses to us or disease, and they're germy and stuff like that, and so it's in our DNA to be afraid for our own survival. That type of thing. And if you acknowledge that, that's the first step to getting over those fears. To say, okay, I'm afraid of this because of this reason. And you don't think to ask yourself, why am I sad? You don't think to ask yourself where it comes from. You just assume, well, he did this thing to me, so now I'm feeling sad. When really, it's even deeper than that. It's on a deeper level. It triggered you because there's already sadness deep within you. It just made it come up. It just triggered it. Why do we get so sad over such little things? Well, because it's beyond that little thing. There's something deeper within us that is hurting. And that one thing only triggered our sadness. It triggered. It's an old, long old sadness. It's not new. It's actually old. And we have to let things go. But things don't get like we can't let go just so easily. We can't just, okay, I'm ready to let go. I let it go with affirmations and stuff. No, it's a long process. Every night I have to go through old feelings that are the same. You just have to do it again and again until one, you feel less pain from it, and two, when it just doesn't pop up anymore. When you go into that meditation again and you ask yourself, how are you feeling? What's bothering you? Less stuff starts to pop up. That old thing won't pop up anymore because you went through it again and again. It's like washing a color out of a cloth. Let's say you've stained it or something. No, you put it in Kool-Aid, right? Okay, so each time you wring that shirt out, you get more out. But you have to keep doing it. You have to keep putting it through clean water and rinsing it out, and then putting it in new clean water and rinsing that out, and it's a cycle until finally there's nothing left to clean. And sure, maybe it leaves a stain, but no, what am I saying? I don't know. It's what makes you stronger. We don't want wounds in our heart. It makes it harder on other people, on loving others, on our relationships and friendships. Everything becomes more challenging when you have a wounded heart. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm always one to enjoy learning. I enjoy bettering myself, having new experiences. Even even if it's sometimes scary or unpleasant or makes me uncomfortable. I just like learning new things, and I like bettering myself as a human being. And so sometimes it can be hard because you just want to lie down and fall asleep, but I promise, if you just start, even if you get out of it, it's alright, just try it, Try asking yourself, why do I feel this way? Where is this coming from? Every night, or if it's not during the night, if it's just whenever, just make time to do it. For me, it's just better at night because there's no one to bother me, and my mind is more clear, and I turn the lights out so there's less distractions, less visual distractions and things. So that's just when I find better, but whatever time suits you, whether it's the time that you get to spend in the park or any time by yourself, whenever. It's the perfect time, but you have to decide what that time is. Just feel for it. And even if you don't do it all the time, if at some point you can, that's good. Just make time for yourself to think. Make time for you and your emotions. The most important thing isn't asking yourself how you feel. In my opinion, the most important thing is figuring out where it comes from. Like, why do I get upset whenever the last cookie is gone? You know? You may think, duh, obviously, because I like cookies. You don't want the last cookie to be gone. You know, it's your cookie snack. I mean, it's an obvious thing to think about. But maybe there's something deeper. If it really puts you in a bad mood, really does hurt you, it probably could come from being a child and not being able to get that cookie, or someone ate your cookie and you felt personally hurt by that. You felt uncared about. You felt, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that is what it is, but that's just an example. And everyone has their own different traumas and their own reasons for feeling things that they do, but nobody thinks deeper than the surface. Nobody goes inside themselves. And I think that's something all human beings need to do, because we are deeper creatures. If you think that's just nonsense, then how can it? We are so different than other animals. We are such strange creatures. We're so thoughtful and sensitive. And I'm not saying other creatures aren't, but we're different for a reason. And we need to look inside, because we can look inside, because we are more than just the surface. I don't know how to say it to you guys, but it's more. We are more. And if you don't think that, if you think that's silly, that's just not true. There's just so much more to us. It would only make sense that there's more to everything that we feel than we think, because we're more complicated than we think sometimes. We are human, and we can only do our best as a human. gonna let you guys just think about that. Good night. Good night. I should make an ending